Okay, guys. Thanks for tuning in. So as you can see, it's just gold right now. I'm just looking at because we've got the short in there, the short in the pound yen. Let's see how it goes. Both in a little bit of profit at the moment, more so on pound yen than gold. Alessandro, is there any trades you've taken first of all, or anything you're looking at before we start breaking down a watch list? Okay, good stuff. So we're all looking at the same thing, so that's good. I mean, if you look at the higher time frames, gold, everything just, it's showing to the downside. I think we could very easily fill this wick. And then pound yen is just, I think, I'm going to have a little pullback. Yeah, I mean, you had the prime moment. My trade for pound yen is purely a very quick short. I'm not looking to hold it long term. I think from 140 it could very likely bounce back up. So I'm just looking to take it down to 140 and I'll be out. Let's have a look at pound yen on the 4 hour. Let's see if I can see what you're seeing here. So I'm struggling to see it. Is it you've taken something from the highs here, and then it's not going to be right, is it? Is that what you're seeing, Alessandro? Okay. Yeah, I mean, 139.5. I mean, even if you just was looking at support and resistance wise, how many trades and how many times have we seen that come in and it's rejected recently? I mean, there's a lot of activity around that price, and I think is definitely a good price to be buying at. So, as I said earlier, I think that is a good trade. And I think it's gone straight up to the top, which is good. So now we're going to pull back. It's just I'm just looking to take it down to 140, test these the 20 and the 50, I guess, and it will continue on its way. But yeah, whether it breaks to the upside and breaks out, we will find out. But my interest is literally just a very short-term trade. So gold. I mean, gold. I'm looking at this and hoping for a bit more of a move to the downside. Just consolidating, and the more this happens, it's before another sort of leg to the upside. So I've got a tight stop there. It's just above here, and so if it does break up and hit me out, then I'll wait for the break and retest of the 20 before re-entering long, or I'll be re-entering on the 200. But we'll see. That I will probably move my stop lower and let it run, and try and take as much out of it as I can. I think we could be heading down to the bottom of the channel, which thereabouts around here. 40 is a nice area. It could push lower. But I just expected a pullback. I mean, the kind of candle we've had today could be. We could end up maybe above here and see it then push up, but definitely interested in taking this short once we've retested 1480 areas. The 20s will probably be in line there, but I'm hoping that's just for this month. I'm certainly thinking that for the rest, of the year, typically it will be pretty strong. Just seeing where we are here, but let's have a look on the 5 minutes. So yeah, just waiting to see. I'm either going to get stopped out or it's going to make some profit. So let's just see what happens. I'm going to let it play out. At least we're getting some profit on pound yen. If gold comes in as well, that would be brilliant. Okay, well, let's have a look then, guys. Unless there's any other questions or anything else you want me to look at before making a watch list. I think we also have some you could, just move your stops up to lock in 20, 30 pips or so and just let it run. And you're getting a bit of momentum to the downside now. Okay, well, let's get on the daily. Let's have a look at what we see. I mean, Bitcoin's one that I know, maybe don't trade, or I don't really, but it's broken back down and could be heading much further. I wouldn't expect 6,000 coming in again. Yeah, will not look as healthy either. Crude is not in a position of interest. Silver is more of an interest than gold, just because of how this daily candle's been. Now, we've not only had cool down, sort of start to come up. This is the kind of doji reversal candle you like to see. So that is giving us, it is an interesting candle. We'll see how the day closes. The silver, let's get our mark, because that's definitely of interest. Definitely one that we want to keep an eye on to see how that plays out. Gold, we know. Gold may end the same. We'll have to see. The dollar could be putting back to the 50 here and continuing up, although not really interested in terms of where the fibs, just the double bottom. It's not quite deep enough to be of interest, but we have had this double bottom and it's pushed back above, so could very well continue pushing up. Okay, we're going to be the same. So in the Dow, let's just all of the indices have sort of done this today. It sort of looked like they was heading majorly bearish and then sort of pulled straight up, but this is just typical of the Dow. This is just the first support area, as you can see here, where we're in new highs region, and this is the first place to pull back to and then continue to the upside. So bullish looking there. The DAX and the FTSE not looking so good. I mean, this DAX, I am interested in seeing this come short. I mean, we're in overextended. We could have a nice pullback. Minimum 13,000 really, so a couple hundred pips could be had there. Keeping an eye on that. This could be tickling back down. This could be a nice big move to the daily 20 and push to the upside. Aussie dollar is there and not really doing too much. Still Aussie NZD closes. Yeah, see, the Aussie seem to be pulling back. Euro pound just bearish, looking like it's push both down. Euro dollar probably pull up to here and push back down. Let's see if we're in line with any EMAs. I'm never really interested in trading this, but yeah, look, 1.382, double top there. Could mean pushing right back down to the lows very easily. Oh, Euro Aussie. We looked at this last week, and we said about the push down and very likely to that channel. Well, that got tested, so we'll have to see whether it's going to push back up from here or not. I'll go on to the weekly to see if it becomes a bit clearer. Yeah, major. Oh, catch up charts. Major area. Yeah, held back above the 50, so good push up. I mean, we did have that breakdown. That's exactly what we wanted to see before. Took the lows. It's not a pair I tend to trade, but nice to see the analysis playing out anyway. Held pushing to the upside. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's a lot of just consolidation been happening, so USD, you know, we've rejected this day 20, but that does mean we could pull back to this daily 20 before pushing up. Yeah, exactly. Bullish sign, very, very bullish. So tomorrow we could very well maybe retest this daily 20 and then just push to the upside. Let's have a look at the lower time frames. Yeah, gold just stopped me out, guys. So yeah, so this 4 hour looks like we're about to test it. It should be going long. Let's have a look at this 50%. All I'm worried about is if it pulls up to the 4 hour 20, re-entering kind of longs. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it's broken a little bit higher. Got a nice support zone there, 58. But yeah, so close to that 1 hour 20, it could just hit there. So yeah, could get a bit of a pullback and then push to that 1 hour 20. 56 to 58 could be a 20 pips in a long there, but yeah, we're now just at this overextended zone. Yeah, I was hoping it was going to break down, but as sort of was discussing beforehand, as it wasn't breaking this 20, and it looked like it was just going to get pushed to the upside. But I'm a fan of leaving the trades, so I did, and yeah, it's only a tight stop, so probably put breaking for the day. So look at the other pound crosses. Pound Aussie, another bullish one, and the pounds are looking bullish today. Even pound yen. Yeah, we've got so close to that daily 20 though. It would be nice to get a tap up of 139 there and push to the upside. Haven't broken this area, haven't held above it really, so interesting to see if that does. Oh look, had a very small volume candle, but nonetheless rejecting the day 200, so could mean downside for that. Dollar chuffed an interesting position on the back side of this trend line. See if the EMAs line up. Certainly do. Playing on 0.32, EMAs are in there. Yeah, still short on it. If it gets to sort of break even, or just close her out, but we'll see. It's running some profit at the moment, so I don't want to close it unnecessarily. Yeah, but this is interesting for a long. So look at lower time frames. So yes, the break. As we tested there, 4 hour 50 would be a nice place to go along. 1 hour lines up with that, so certainly be a nice long. When you pushed it back up to the highs, you got what? Say maybe 40 pips to be safe. Could certainly push to the top of the other channel. Be nice to tap that daily 20. Roger, it's only 10 odd pips away. Where have we got? What does that say now? Same thing with this one, it shows you on that side. It's very, so there's a way of putting that on the right. No. I'll reverse, let's try that. Oh. Just undo that, because then I want that changed. Okay, but yeah. $9.90. Stop below there. So yeah, you could have it'd be a bit of a 1-to-1, 40 pips to 40 pips, which isn't ideal, but this could play out. We'll see what happens with it. And as this plays out, then great. Test, not too interested. That one. Gen. Not seeing too much else. Cannons if he broke back below the 50. Chopping and rejecting the daily 20 inch. Nice reversal candle. So yeah, I guess main focus is the pound crosses, guys. Pound crosses and gold. I say silver looking good for a long. Now that's definitely, it's probably the best looking one we've got. If we can hold above. And yeah, gold. So we get a little pullback and a sort of gold entry for a long. Okay, guys. Channel 30, do want to see that reversal daily candle. Really do. I mean, we are looking to head to the downside. Just we're back above the 4 hour 20. Just don't think there's no real sign of a reversal on the lower time frames. The best trade we've got is the silver. And the gold, really, depending on how that closes. Either way, still a bullish candle, long red doji. But just would have expected to see it come down here. But maybe it's just going to pull back up first and then head back to the downside. We'll see how it plays out. Any questions, guys, or anything you want me to go back over on what we just went through? Any questions, guys? Let me know. So the dollar chuff. Yeah, we'll go back over dollar yen. Nothing really interesting on the higher time frames. From this, I'm looking at this thinking, going to be able to go short in a minute. Yeah, I think yeah, just pulling back. Maybe a good 20 pips in there from that EMA. Would be a nice easy 20 pips. Yeah, broke back, but I think dollar yen definitely looks short. Yeah, correct. It's the right way to do it. Yes, that's right. So earlier I actually had both running shorts. But yeah, that's why gold has now broken out. So that means that pound yen should be coming down. Which it's having a small pullback at the moment, but it's probably still ticking down. So it's still certainly the case. But yeah. I mean, if we take a look at gold, I mean, we should be looking at longs theoretically. Yeah, I think it might be good up to this 1 out of 20. Now it's hit a nice little support area, pull back a little bit, but I want to see break back below the 20 and retest it to really confirm a short. Otherwise, you're going to have to play the longs that have just tested this 50 and turn around. So only up to the 60 from here. It's good for pound yen. That'll tick down. But yeah, retested. Just missed that little entry. See if we get another chance. That'll be a nice long. Just for that, I think we push that 40 pips. Try up to 60. We get 56 in. Pound yen just suddenly dropped a bit. Yeah, just looking at turn around now. Continue its way to 140. That's what we want to see. And we'll get a little entry on gold. Let's see. Then get a turnaround. So guys, with regards to your trading, is there anything else you've experienced that you want to talk about in the last week? Anything else we can help with psychologically as well as just technically? Feel free to post it and we can have a look. I think 1440. If we look on the, I mean, the monthly. I mean, we could say this is a bull flag, and all this is number 4 before another long. But let's have a look on the weekly. The weekly's below the 20 still, so and this is just where this week today it's sort of retested. Yeah, we'll have to see how today closes, because it might mean that we are going to have a nice pullback this week to 1480. But yeah, I think 1440 is a very plausible target for the downside, and definitely an interesting area to look to go along. Yeah, I mean, it's not far away. A couple of $100 pips or $20, and we're there. So just curious whether we're going to get this might be good up to 60 and be another opportunity to go short there. 1 hour 20. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not going to try and go long now. I say earlier on was the good opportunity. We had the RSI was down here. He matched with the 5 minutes as well. And yeah, the trade I would have liked to do that I missed was this trade up to the 5 minute 20, but we'll see. We'll see. So look at that dollar chuff, see if there's anything happening there. Any signs of a turnaround? Not yet. But yeah, sure it will come. It's a nice looking trade. Maybe the daily 20 will come into play before it turns around. Pound yen 47. We've got the got 12 pips in the bag there. Let's push for that. So we get to that 20 mark. Not really any reason why not to. It's only going to be a pullback to go long. I mean, we get this on the pips. You can tell by looking at that lines up. And with a 50. So it'll be a nice long entry from there. And then it'll be a nice short entry from here, which all sort of lines up both sides. What's your thoughts, guys? What can you see on the charts there? Anything else you want me to look at? Sorry, so what do you mean roll reversal? Ah, see. Yeah, I mean, you look where it is. It is definitely, it is there at a resistance and potentially support area. But yeah, if I'm looking for the shorts, I'm definitely going to be. I'm only going to be interested in break and retest the 5-minute 20. That's when I'll get back on the shorts. Yeah, I think, you know, obviously it turned around from 57. So look at the other time frames you see. Yeah, it's not too much on some of the other time frames showing it. We got this. We did get a nice spike from it, so then we'll see. I mean, it tends to reverse the sort of third of the candle when it's in a trend before sinking, but so look at the 8 hours because that gives us a good idea on each session. So yeah, so the US session is sort of looking bullish actually. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely 1460. I would like to take it short, because we've got the 1 hour 20. We've also got, you know, this other resistance, which it could hit it and close below, and it would, you know, counter the resistance. We've got, you know, a couple of touches here, and here. Yeah, that would be a nice place to go short from. Yeah, 1460. I'm looking to go short for sure. It's just whether, you know, it's 5 minutes. What's going to happen to get to it? See what it does. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, if we get another tap down here, I might try along, just with a tight stop just below here. See if we get lucky. Otherwise, if it does break through and retest, it's back on the shorts. The pound yen is still in a profit. That's the main thing. Let's take a look at that over on the lower time frames. Let's be back a little bit of profit for the day. Yeah, seems to be hovering around this just under the 1.1 mark, but I think that might just be a pause before pushing lower. So there's uncertainty as you know, talks about Brexit in the office at the moment. The TV's on, it's all talking about the Brexit election, etc. So definitely have to see what happens with that. And causing some questions. Yeah. I think I'm liking the idea of this long gold up to 1460, just to try and nick 20 pips. Just going to get order ready in case. There we go. Might get a little push down and get an entry. It's just going to break and bust on through. Let's see. Okay. I'm entering. I'm going to just try and push for 20 pips to the upside. If just under a tight stop, so literally I've just done the stop just here. It's actually just above 56, so we'll see. See if we get that little push up. That would be nice. And then pound yen comes in. Happy days. And then still running profit. And we're back up. We'll be back up at 40 pips profit for the day. Let's see. Okay, guys. Well, is there any other questions or anything else you want me to run over before sort of call it a night? Keep an eye on this German player. Really think it's got to have a pullback. See you in orange. Okay, yeah, Sandro, Dave, want to ask anything before we log off? Okie dokie. Okay, guys. Well, good stuff. Keep it up. Remember, in the morning, look for those momentum moves. Hopefully, gold or anything else has shown some direction to the morning for us. That would be fantastic. We could try and catch up momentum. Sort of interesting. I'm going to be on the back of the charts 10 o'clock as I always am, just see where the markets are. Always tell people to do the same, just so that we get a feel for what happens after the close and then the open of the next day. But yeah, we'll see if we do get a push up on the metals or not. But yeah, either way, try and take advantage of the momentum moves that happen early on. Other than that, guys, good stuff. Keep it up and catch you on the group. Have a good evening.